Imagine waking up one day and finding out that all the fresh water on Earth has turned into seawater. An alarming thought, isn't it? This catastrophic event would have far-reaching consequences. Our daily lives, the climate, and the rich biodiversity of our planet all would be severely impacted. Fresh water, the lifeblood of our world, is more than just a thirst quencher. It's the cornerstone of life and the environment. This is not just a hypothetical scenario, but a warning about the importance of fresh water to our survival. Firstly, we have to understand the severity of water scarcity. Fresh water is not merely a drink to quench our thirst, it is a vital ingredient in our day-to-day lives. It's used in everything from the food we eat to the clothes we wear and even the electricity that lights up our homes. Without it, crops would wither, livestock would perish, and industries would come to a grinding halt. But what about desalination, you may ask? While turning seawater into fresh water is a technological marvel, it is not a magic bullet. The process is energy-intensive, expensive, and comes with its own environmental baggage. Imagine billions of people relying solely on desalination for their water needs. The strain on our energy supplies would be astronomical, and the environmental impact devastating. Without fresh water, our way of life would change drastically. Our lush green planet could become a stark, barren landscape, and the ripple effects would be felt by every living organism. Secondly, consider the impact on our climate. If all fresh water turned into seawater, we'd witness a drastic change in Earth's climate. Fresh water is crucial in regulating our planet's temperature. It absorbs heat from the sun during the day and releases it at night, helping to maintain a stable climate. Without it, temperatures would fluctuate wildly, causing intense heat waves and severe cold spells. Moreover, the loss of fresh water would accelerate the melting of ice caps and glaciers. You see, fresh water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius, whereas seawater freezes at -1.9 degrees Celsius. This subtle difference means that our polar ice caps, currently made of fresh water, would melt at a faster rate, leading to rising sea levels. The increase in sea levels would exacerbate coastal flooding, displacing millions of people and threatening coastal cities worldwide. The shift from fresh water to seawater could have catastrophic effects on our climate. Lastly, let's not forget the impact on biodiversity. The transformation of fresh water into seawater would bring about a catastrophic loss of biodiversity. Freshwater ecosystems, home to over 10% of all known species, would be hit hardest. Fish, amphibians, birds, and mammals that rely on fresh water for survival would face extreme challenges. For instance, consider the salmon, which spends part of its life cycle in fresh water and part in the ocean. If all fresh water turned into seawater, these creatures could not reproduce, leading to their eventual extinction. Similarly, wetland habitats, which are vital breeding grounds for many species, would be decimated. Freshwater plants would also be in jeopardy. These plants are not adapted to salty environments, and their loss would disrupt the food chain, causing ripple effects throughout ecosystems. The loss of biodiversity would be a devastating consequence of this scenario. In conclusion, the transformation of all fresh water into seawater would be a disaster for life on Earth. We've explored the chilling reality of a world facing extreme water scarcity, the sweeping changes in our climate, and the devastating loss of biodiversity. Remember, water is the lifeblood of our planet. It's not just about quenching our thirst or making our crops grow. It's about sustaining the intricate web of life that makes Earth so unique in the vast expanse of the universe. Our journey through this hypothetical scenario has hopefully illuminated the critical importance of water conservation. Each of us has a part to play. It's not just about big policy changes or technological innovations, though those are necessary too. It's also about the small everyday choices we make, from the length of our showers to the food we eat to the products we buy. It's about understanding that water is a precious resource, one that we share with all other life on this planet. It's about making sure that our children and their children have a world where they can thrive. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. What other scenarios would you like me to explore in the future? And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.